MJ gone, I dead. I slapped my girl, she called the feds. I did that time and spent that bread. I'm headed home, I'm almost there.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to remind everyone to please silence your phones. Good afternoon, graduates, family members, our administrators, faculty, staff. It's honoring vocational nursing graduation class of 2024. Please welcome your family members. Okay. And thank you for coming and supporting these students in their pinning ceremony. I would like you all to rise for our national anthem that's being sung by Michaela Wood, who is one of our graduates.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
You may be seated. Thank you, Michaela. That was absolutely beautiful. Again, I want to welcome everyone. It is an honor to welcome and introduce myself. I am Professor Monroy. You've probably heard my name many times in your classroom, from the classroom into your homes and all around your life. So welcome. And, you know, our center is a wonderful place to be, and these graduates went through the last 18 months of blood, sweat, and tears, okay? It's not easy going through any nursing program, and it's not easy to go through the vocational nursing program. These ladies and gentlemen here will be licensed vocational nurses very soon, and they will be in our communities, and they will be taking care of us. You know, it's been a fantastic journey. Southwestern College is a military-friendly college. We would like to recognize our military family. Please stand and remain standing and be recognized. Active duty. I know there's some active duty in the audience. Reservists. Veterans. And do we have any veterans in the facility? Come on. Woo! And military spouses, please rise and be recognized. Thank you for your support, and sincerely thank you for the sacrifices you've made to defend and preserve our security and freedom of our country and our nations and other nations. Thank you. You can be seated. Graduates, recall some of the thoughts that passed through your mind while in nursing school. Today, it's such a pleasure to share with you the emotions filling this theater and those that are with you who are attending this graduation. Significant others and family members, you're probably wondering where these 18 months have gone. You should marvel at these graduates. because their accomplishments are really high. You are the class of 2024. You graduate in a century, in infancy, where the time in history when our world is dealing with enormous challenges. But at this time, this opportunity presents a change in each and every one of your lives. And it's our honor to share that journey with you. So thank you. Next, I'd like to present Professor Lozada, who will actually introduce our faculty and administrators.
Thank you all for being here. I just want to say I'm so proud of you guys. I'm not going to cry, okay? Part of their success, we have to thank you guys for supporting our students. So with that said, I just want to say it takes a village to make a cohort favorable and work well. And so I just want to give thanks for those that have helped our VN students. The first, I'd like to thank the admin. For example, I'd like to thank Dr. Samantha Gerard. She is the Senior Program Director. She has supported our VN students, so thank you, Dr. Gerard, for being here. We also would like to give recognition for the admins that have helped our students get through the process of nursing school. So I'd like to thank Yesenia Oliveira, Shiana Turner, and Veronica Pineda. For faculty, I'd like to thank the two faculty members that are here and present with us. Professor Zadie Feria, she's in the ADN program, and she came here to support our students. Professor Emmeline Yabut, she's in charge of SIMS, so there you go. And then lastly, I'd like to thank our VN team. We call it the VN team because without them, Professor Monroy and I, we would be lost. So first, Angelia Monroy, thank you for always supporting our students. Our adjuncts, Professor Susan Whaley, Professor Maria Hernandez, Professor Gino Lim, Professor Lynette Lee, and so again, thank you all for being here, celebrating our students, as well as our faculty and admin for helping nurture and guide our students throughout this VN program. So thank you all for being here. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay. Our class president, Ms. Crizella Reyes, will take the mic. Thank you.
Okay, nervous. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Crizella Reyes. I am fortunate enough to represent the class of 2024 as the class president. Wow, what an amazing turnout we have today. When I look out into this room, I see so much love and support for our graduating cohort sitting before me. Each of you have in some way contributed to our success, whether it be emotional support as our biggest cheerleader, an outlet to vent during stressful times, or there for financial support. Because we all know nursing school expenses add up. So for all of us graduating here today, we want to let you know we appreciate you and we thank you guys all so very much. Now to direct your attention to the 6 amazing individuals we have on stage, our professors, Professor Monroy, Professor Lozada, Professor Lim, Professor Lay, Professor Whaley, and Professor Hernandez. I find it extremely admirable. Their strong passion for nursing led them to teach and inspire future nurses. You all have guided us through the complexities of nursing with unwavering support, making us all feel valued and empowered to succeed. You all play a pivotal role in our nursing journey, and you all will hold a very special place in our hearts. To my fellow classmates, I am so proud of each and every one of you. We are quite a diverse group. Some are fresh to college, stepping into adulthood, some beginning their family life, some who have children, and some who are changing their career paths and revisiting school life. I applaud those who knew exactly what path they wanted to take early on and did not allow the distractions of being young, wild, and free interfere with pursuing their goals. For those of you who are beginning family life, it's tough, a whirlwind of adjustments. Learning how to navigate a new way of living, renegotiating your priorities, and reshaping your daily habits to accommodate the needs for your family. Then you throw in nursing school, man, that's a lot. For those who have children, like myself, I know there are moments of exhaustion and self-doubt, as the weight of responsibility feels overwhelming. Yet you draw inspiration from your children, knowing that every sacrifice made today is an investment in a brighter tomorrow. You are creating a legacy of success, not only for yourself, but for your children. And for those who are changing their careers and revisiting school life, you have made a courageous and transformative decision. Your dedication and perseverance and willingness to embrace growth and learning is commendable. In closing, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduating nursing students. Your commitment to pursuing your passion for caring for others has brought you to this momentous day, and it is truly inspiring to witness. As you step into this world of nursing, remember the words of Harriet Tubman, who said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer." Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and to change the world. So let these words be guiding light of inspiration as you embark on your noble mission to heal, comfort, and advocate for those in need. Your journey to this moment has not been easy, but your perseverance has brought you here today, ready to make a difference in the lives of countless individuals. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead with courage and determination, knowing that you have the knowledge, skills, and compassion to overcome any obstacle. Congratulations, class of 2024. Your future as nurses is filled with endless possibilities, and I have no doubt you will continue to shine brightly as beacons of hope and healing in our world. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, President Ms. Crizel Reyes. Okay, so moving along, we have two guest speakers that are going to be talking to our cohort. The first one is Professor Gino Lim.
That's tough to beat. All right, good afternoon. My name is Gino Lim. I'm one of the clinical instructors that was lucky enough to partake into guiding these amazing nurses throughout this program. To all the loved ones that are attending today, on behalf of Southwestern College faculty and our graduates, we thank you so much. They have made it this far because of your encouragement and support. To my fellow faculty members, we survived. Thank you for all your commitment and dedication to nurturing our future nurses. I think we'll be okay. We have all worked so hard to come to this point, and I'm so proud of how far they've come. To my graduates, I wanted to verbalize how proud I am of all your accomplishments. I know a lot of effort and time were sacrificed to achieve this moment. Seize the day. As you walk across the stage, reflect on all your hard work. Remember all the clinical hours, all the missed lunch, all the studying, and all the lectures you guys went through. But most importantly, reflect on the friendship you've made, the lives you've touched, and reflect on how much you've grown as a nursing student and as a person. I'd like to share a quote with you that has changed how I studied and changed how I practiced as a nurse. And if there's one thing I want you guys to remember, it's this. Dr. Mark Reed states, students, you do not study to pass a test. You study to prepare for the day when you are the only thing between the patient and the grave. And you guys know this very well. Nursing is such a unique profession, and it takes a very special person to become one. No class can teach you how to stay strong for your patients, even if you want to cry with them. No class can teach you how to instill a sense of dignity in a simple bed bath. No professor can prepare you to keep your composure while dealing with death. And lastly, no class or professor can teach you how to decipher a doctor's handwriting. You see, nursing isn't just about giving medications, inserting Foleys, NG tubes, IVs. It's about being able to care for them at the worst times and making a difference in their lives. The character of a nurse is just as important as the knowledge he or she possesses. Nurses don't have to have a prescription written to dispense compassion, comfort, and care towards our patients. You know, this card is going to be one to remember for me because as they were learning to become nurses, I was also learning to become a father. Here it goes. And thinking back and reflecting on the first few weeks of clinicals, we actually had a lot of things in common. And we showed up to clinicals around 6:30 in the morning. All of us were probably sleep deprived, running on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. A lot of you guys were assessing patients for the first time, listening to their lungs, their heart, their neural statuses, bowels, figuring out what's normal and abnormal. And as you guys are researching your patients and trying to understand the disease process, the medications, and figuring out the best intervention for the best patient outcome, I was also trying to understand each milestone every month and figuring out the best outcome for my daughter. Sorry. When you guys are trying to figure out the scope of practice and learning new skills to become the best nurse you can be, I was also trying to learn new skills such as baby diapers, changing baby diapers, burping, bathing. And I was also trying to figure out my new role to be the best at. As a new father and your instructor, there are similar goals that these roles share, and that is to guide you, bring out the potential, and ignite a little spark of curiosity so one day you guys can do the same and spread that little spark to future nurses. Do not feel failure, but be terrified of regret. Please remember this quote when you guys start practicing as nurses. In this profession, you'll experience a lot of rejection, a lot of no's. You might not get the job you applied for. You might not get accepted in the nursing step-up program for the first time, but I encourage you guys to take those chances, even if there's a high chance of failure. Because with failure comes an opportunity for growth and development. Remember to take care of yourselves and enjoy this new journey. Nursing can be a difficult path, but I am certain that all of you guys will do just fine. Again, thank you all for being such an amazing cohort to work with. You guys may now take a break. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Lim. Our next guest speaker will be Professor Lynette Lee.
Well, I'm really excited to have to follow those two great speeches. Okay. Good afternoon, faculty members, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. Today is a momentous occasion as we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of our LVN graduates. As a professor, it brings me immense pride to witness your growth, dedication, and transformation throughout this 18-month-long journey since last year. And as many of the graduates know, I went through the same journey almost a decade ago. I sat in the same classroom that you guys sat in. I graduated in the same campus. Professor Monroy was my professor and first clinical instructor. So as I continued on in my education, getting my master's degree, I needed to fulfill hours, and I knew this is where I wanted to return. I've been so fortunate for this opportunity to teach and give back to the program that has given me so much. You are my first cohort, and for that reason will always have a special place in my heart. I hope you all have learned a little something from me, as I all have from you. Becoming a licensed vocational nurse is no small feat. It requires not only academic excellence, but also compassion, resilience, and a deep commitment to serving others. Each one of you has demonstrated these qualities and more, providing yourselves worthy of the title you're about to receive. Seeing you all grow from your first sim lab to your last one was like watching a true metamorphosis. During your time in this program, you have faced numerous challenges, both inside and outside the classroom. From mastering complex medical concepts to providing patient care to patients in clinical settings, you have shown remarkable determination and perseverance. But beyond the academic and clinical skills, what truly sets you all apart as nurses is your capacity for empathy and compassion. In a world where healthcare can often feel impersonal, you have chosen a path of caring for others with kindness and understanding. As you embark on your careers as LVNs, I urge you to hold on to these values tightly. Never underestimate the impact that you can have on someone's life, no matter how small the gesture may seem. Whether it's holding a patient's hand, listening to their concerns, or just offering a comforting smile, your presence can make all the difference in the world. I want you to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible support system that has helped you reach this milestone, your families, your friends, your loved ones. They have stood by you every step of the way, offering encouragement, love, and understanding when you needed it most. Today, we celebrate them as well, for their support has played an integral role in your success. In closing, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. You have worked tirelessly to reach this moment, and now the world awaits your unique talents and contributions as licensed vocational nurses. As you embark on this new chapter, I have no doubt that you'll continue to inspire, heal, and make a difference in the lives of those that you serve. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your continued journey as nurses be showered with fulfillment and growth and endless opportunities. Thank you.
Okay, so moving on. All right. So the next part of the program is we have a video montage, and this was done by Daniel Pack and the historians, which are Linda Brown and Isis Love. And so during this journey, these students actually documented your fellow classmates' journey through the nursing program. We'd like to share that with you so you can see what they have accomplished, what they learned throughout this program. So please enjoy this video montage. Thank you.
La, 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 wait till I get my money right. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team in. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. I done kept it real from the jump. Living at my mama's house, we'd argue every month. I was trying to get it on my own. Working all night, traffic on the way home, and my uncle calling me like, where you at? I gave you the keys, so you bring it right back. I just think it's funny how it goes. Now I'm on the road, $500,000 for a show, and we started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
Hands up in the air. I just want the baddest bitch in the world right here on my lap. And I'ma hit this drink up like it's my last. I'ma hit this night up like it's my last. I'ma like it's my last. I swear I'ma do it like I never had it at. Like I never had it at. Like I never had it at.
Hey, okay, now with that alcohol, you ain't even gotta ask. Cause I'ma drink it all like it's my last. She a 7 in the face, but a 10 in the air. She even look better by the end of my glass. See, I just walking fresher than the circs off in this mode. I'ma need the baddest broad to twerk off in this mode. I'ma go hard until it hurts off in this mode. I'm a boss, so you gotta work off in this mode. Have to work, and I could get you anything you want. I could put you on. See, you look like Beyonce, so do it like Beyonce. Do it like Beyonce and put it on. Sean, grind hard, but got a lot to show for it. Yeah, always had drive like I had to chauffeur it. My team's so true, we should get a camera crew to follow us around and make a show
And
for
I'ma hit
us.
this drink up like it's my last. I'ma hit this night up like it's my last. I'ma like it's my last. I swear I'ma do it like I never had it at. Like I never had it at.
Like we always do at this time, I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma put it down. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the good life with the CLD. Won't even get pulled over in they new V. The good life. Let's go on a living spree. They say the best things in life are free. The good life. It feel like Atlanta. It feel like LA. It feel like Miami. It feel like NY. Summertime shy. Now throw your hands up in the sky. So I roll through good. Y'all pop the trunk. I pop the hood. Ferrari. And she got the goods. And she got that. I got to look. Sorry. Yo, it's got to be, cause I'm seasoned. Haters give me them salty looks. Lowry's 50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. Good life, I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma put it down. Hey, hey, hey.
It's about to go down in a minute. Let me touch down. I'ma get it. Cause I been waiting all night to make it go from the friend zone to the end zone. Tryna take it to the house, baby, let's go. Cause I been waiting all night. It's game time.
I fly with the stars in the skies. I am no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire, it's my empire. And yes, I call the shots, I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment, I'm king. In this very moment, I slay Goliath with the sling. This very moment, I bring, put it on everything. That I will retire with the ring, and I will retire with the crown. Yes, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But I couldn't do it all alone. We, Young Money raised me, grew up out in Paisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy. Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't phase me. Ain't being cocky, we just vindicated. Best believe that when we done this moment, we'll be syndicated. I don't know, this night just remind me of everything they deprived me of. Put your drinks up. It's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. For life. 'Cause in this moment I just feel so alive. Alive. Alive.
So now you can see why we're so proud of our cohorts. They did all the work, and all we did was just guide them. So again, job well done, guys. No crying. Okay, all right. So now we're gonna move on to presentation of class officers and whatnot, but before we do, we're gonna present some certificates. Hold on, let me get my notes ready here. Okay. So on October 14th, some of our students volunteered for this event called, I believe, Sosurop or something, on October 14th, and this was held by the Philippine Nurses Association of San Diego. This was a cultural event which highlighted some things from the Filipino culture. We also had a first aid station, and some of our VN students volunteered to provide first aid care if need be. And so the one that spearheaded the event was Professor Emmeline Yabut, so thank you. And we are now going to present certificates for those that volunteered for this event. Okay, so the first student, Ms. Claudia Cruz. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Miss Abigail Flores. Miss Ileana Garcia Jimenez. Miss Kenya Gonzalez Cervantes. Ms. Ket Liu. Okay. Miss Karen Molasco. Good job, Karen. Miss Camille Nero. Miss Isla Rogowski. Sorry. And then Miss Cleo Villafane. Woo! Woo-hoo! Okay, so moving on, now we're going to actually present the class officers plus the awards. And so I'm going to give them some time to sit up, and then I will read off the cabinet, VN cabinet. Okay, so before I do that, I just want to say this whole penning ceremony, this was spearheaded by not only the cohort, but also the VN cabinet. They planned it, they fundraised it and whatnot, so we just want to give them credit for all their hard work. And so the first person that we're going to introduce is, and you've already met her already, is the president, Ms. Crisel Reyes. Woohoo! Okay, I gotta stop there. All right, our vice president, Ms. Desiree Pugita. We have two secretaries. The first secretary is Michaela Wood. And our second secretary is Ms. Denise Delphin. Okay, now we're going to introduce the treasurers. The first treasurer is Ms. Ileana Castro. And then Alexis Salog. Good job. All right. You want me to introduce? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to move on. Part of being part of this is knowing about fundraising and whatnot and student bylaws and whatever. And so we have not only the VN cabinet, but we also have representatives that attend our ASO meetings and whatnot. And so we all rotate. However, I am going to introduce the historians first because they are also part of this rotation where they go to the associate student body. We call it a ICC. And so they attend this meeting to help us understand what's going on with fundraising and whatnot. So the historians, okay, you all know who you are. We have historians and ICC. Okay, we'll start off with the historians that did the montage and as well as the titled ICC meetings. Ms. Linda Brown. The next student, Isis Love.
We have to tell you that Isis has had 2 babies with us. So she made the whole news at Southwestern College, and She's due next week. Her little boy's over here in the audience. So, congratulations.
And then lastly, Mr. Daniel Pack. Okay, so now I'm going to read off the ICC representatives in alphabetical order. So the first student, Ms. Jennifer Celestino. Next student, Miss Elizabeth Guzman. Okay. The third student, Michael Deo. And then Miss Samantha Nunez. Okay, so now we're going to move on, and so the next thing we're going to be presenting our awards with Professor Monroy and faculty.
Okay, so I have this distinguished honor of awarding our Academic Achievement Award. And last night as I was doing this, it was so tight, let me tell you. It was 6 students who their overall points were so close that I didn't know who would be receiving outstanding academic excellence at all. I had to run it, and rerun it, check my numbers again and again and again, okay? So I will tell you that it's my honor to present 2 people because they were so close together that I felt that they both deserved to stand before their peers to let them be known that they excelled in the program. It's not an easy program, okay? It takes a lot of effort, love, and commitment on their part and your part. So the highest, most distinguished honors are going to, and you'll have to stand up and you'll have to come around, ladies, Abigail Flores. Of course, they're going to be in the very center. The other candidate is Camille Neuro. You know, I will tell you, the most quiet student we have is something to do.
So next, we will be pinning our students. Okay. Will you stand, students? Okay. And if you guys can come forward. So 2024 VN students for Southwestern College. Our first student is Krista Abeto. Linda Brown. Ileana Castro. Jennifer Celestino. Claudia Cruz. Michael Diao. Denise Delphin. Abigail Flores. Ileana Garcia Jimenez. Kenya Gonzalez. Elizabeth Guzman. Isis Love. Kevin Luna. Kit Lu. Karen Malasco. Camille Nero. Samantha Nunez. Daniel Pack. Desiree Pugetta. Chriselle Reyes. Isla Ruwaski. Justine Saulag. Heidi Tamandong. Cleo Villafan. Michaela Wood. And that's our class 2024 VN students.
Okay, so now we're going to move on. We're almost done with the program. Woohoo! Okay. I know. Okay. Now we're going to light the candle and do the Nightingale Pledge, and we have Ms. Desiree Pugita and our graduating students that are going to help out with this part. So I'm going to need your help, guys. All right, there you go. Woohoo!
Graduating class, please stand and light your candles. I would also like to invite all nurses in the audience to please stand. Graduating class and nurses, please join me in reciting the Florence Nightingale Pledge. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will sustain from ever delirious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly indulge drugs. I do all my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the health care provider in work which recognize the diversity of the medical profession as it exists today. Thank you. You may be seated.
Okay. I really hope everyone has enjoyed our little celebration. Now I'm going to ask all of the graduates to please rise. Your story is a unique gift to the world. I say to you, embrace that story, being to feel, uphold, and know your nursing profession. Make sure you always remember this moment. Take selfies, okay? It's my pleasure to present to you the Vocational Nursing Program graduation class of 2024. Graduates, you now may turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Graduates, you may proceed out. Please, family members, remain seated while they are exiting, and then you may exit. Oh.
Before we do, Mr. DJ.
Hold on just a moment. There's an update.
Sorry. Okay. I don't know if your students, when they come home after my enthralling lecture, sometimes I would have to do something to wake up the students before my lecture. And so what I would do sometimes is I would make these students do the wave. Okay, so before we end this pinning ceremony, we are going to do the wave. Okay, and if family and friends would like to participate, that's great, but if not, you got to do the final wave with me, guys. This is going to be the last time I'm going to see you guys, okay? All right, y'all ready? Okay. Okay, stretch out your arms. Woohoo! Okay. All right, so are you ready? Okay, so are we starting with Krista? Okay, here you go. We're going to start off with Miss Krista, and we're all going to do the wave. All right, ready? Okay, here we go. Do we need to practice? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! All right, so now, graduating class, you may go. Thank you all for being here. Woohoo!
All my life been hustling and tonight is my appraisal. Cause I'm a hooker selling songs and my pimp's a record label. This world is full of demon stocks and bonds and Bible traders. So I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless. And if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces, aces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it. Friends are happy for me, or they're honeysuckle phonies. Then they celebrate my man.